Born in VR, reborn for everyone. Eve Valkyrie Warzone is the first-person spaceship shooter that's soon to be available on PC and PS4 without the need for a VR headset. You may find yourself flying against grizzled VR-connected veterans of the original Valkyrie, but from the cockpit of an entirely new generation of ships, you'll have every chance to teach those old dogs some new tricks. Fast, manoeuvrable, and with respectable armour and shielding, the Assault class, formerly known as Fighter class, includes some of the most versatile craft in the game. If you just want to jump in and score some kills, then this is the best place to start. So with that in mind, let's start with a classic. The Wraith is the most widely utilised ship in the original Valkyrie lineup, so for Warzone it's back with the Mark 6 and a few new tweaks. Your primary weapon is a brace of deadly and deeply gratifying assault cannons. These wreak havoc at medium range and, should you so choose, you can fire them forever and ever and ever. Don't do that unless you have no choice though, because the fire rate will drop once they start to heat up, making it difficult to complete those kills. In addition, you have a secondary missile launcher that can be loaded with up to 5 highly manoeuvrable target-locking missiles. Perfect for striking fear into your enemies with missile incoming warnings, followed by swift death. Defensively, the Wraith comes equipped with electronic countermeasures, or ECM for short, that uses chaff to protect you from other people's missiles, and her Ultra is a singularly potent Mjolnir missile that, as you'd expect, nay demand from a weapon that's named after Thor's hammer, makes an absolute mockery of both shield and armour. If the phrase space shotgun makes you feel all warm and fuzzy, then the Jackal is the bird for you. Her weapons are utterly devastating at close range. Unupgraded, your primary Ripper may only manage a 5-shot burst before overheating, but massive splash damage means enemies darting into enclosed spaces in an effort to escape you will, in fact, be signing their own death warrants. Even if you miss, you can't miss. While your primary is in cooldown, you can still count on 2 quick volleys from your secondary. They don't deal splash damage, but they do have bucket loads of stopping power. With the defensive ability to generate an additional shield or repair your damaged main shield, the Jackal also has the staying power to keep up close and personal while laying down the pain. Once the Jackal's Ultra is charged, you can activate a period of unlimited boost, which you'll probably want to use to get in close to an unsuspecting rival and make them wish they'd never been cloned. If the Jackal is a shotgun in space, the Strix is a sniper rifle. Its pulse laser is unyieldingly deadly in the right hands, but you'll have to train hard before you make best use of it. With a single shot between recharges, this is a weapon that rewards patience, discipline, and skill. But take our word for it, it most definitely is rewarding. If you find that you're not feeling especially patient, disciplined, or skilled, then you can fall back on the secondary missile pod, which can be loaded with up to 7 missiles, every bit as persistent as those of the Wraith. Better still, once your Ultra becomes available, you can fire unlimited primary shots for a short duration, which is more or less a guarantee of doom for any ship on which your crosshairs settle. And if you ever find yourself too close for comfort, you can just activate Dash, which gives you a quick burst of speed that's just enough to take you out of a dogfight and into a position better suited to your long-range armament. The most manoeuvrable ship of the class, the Uri is another mid-range champ. In addition to a triple missile launcher, the primary plasma cannon is incredibly powerful, and a great choice for anyone who, unlike Wraith pilots, is concerned about the environmental implications of spewing thousands of metal projectiles all over deep space. The plasma cannon overheats rapidly, but in the right hands, that really doesn't matter. The Uri is all about efficiency. She can turn faster, roll faster, and with a well-timed burst fire, can dispatch aggressively maneuvering enemies quicker than almost any ship in the game. Fire up her Ultra, and the plasma gets even hotter and more lethal for a brief period of time. If you're in a decent firing position for anything more than a couple of seconds, then at least one solid kill is all but guaranteed. And in a target-rich environment, 1 or 2 more might be up for grabs right after. Underestimate the Uri at your peril. So those are the 4 ships of the Assault class. They're all deadly, but in drastically different ways. Keep an eye on the channel for updates on the other 3 classes coming soon, but to find out more about Eve Valkyrie Warzone right this minute, just head over to evevalkyrie.com.